Give the locations of the asymptotes and holes. To identify the horizontal asymptote, we're going to look at the degree of the numerator, which is 3, and the degree of the denominator, which is 2. Since the degree of the numerator is greater than the degree of the denominator, there is no horizontal asymptote. Okay, so since the degree is greater in the numerator than the denominator, there is none. Next, we're going to look at the vertical asymptotes. So we are going to factor the numerator and denominator. So if we factor the numerator, we have 5 times x cubed plus 1 over x plus 2 and x minus 2. Okay, we can further factor, because this is the sum of 2 cubes, into x plus 1 and x squared minus x plus 1 over x plus 2 and x minus 2. Okay, I'm going to factor as far as I possibly can to make sure there's nothing that will divide out of the numerator and the denominator. Since even though I factored everything as far as I could, there's still nothing that cancels out of the numerator and denominator. So since there's nothing in common, we have no holes. However, when we look at the denominator, when we set each of these factors equal to 0, that is going to identify our vertical asymptotes. So when x plus 2 equals 0, x equals negative 2. And when our other factor, x minus 2, equals 0, x equals 2. So there are two vertical asymptotes, one at x equals negative 2 and one at x equals 2.